All right, let's get right into it. We're going to be looking at this incredible battle that's happening inside every single one of us. On one side, you've got this super powerful exercise strategy, and on the other, well, the relentless process of aging itself. You know the feeling, right? That slow, kind of creeping decline in your energy, your stamina. But what if I told you it's not as inevitable as we've all been led to believe? What if we could actually step in and change the process at the cellular level? To get how that's even possible, you have to meet the main character in this whole story, our mitochondria. Seriously, just think of these as trillions of tiny little power plants packed into your cells. They are responsible for generating pretty much all the energy, which we call ATP, that fuels everything you do. But, and this is a big but, there is a problem with these power plants. It's something that affects all of us as we get older. We can basically call it a system-wide cellular energy crisis. See, as the years go by, our little power plants, they just get less efficient. They start to break down. So that feeling of being tired, that's not just in your head. It's a very real reflection of your body's declining ability to produce energy. Okay, so the big question is, why does this even happen? Let's take a look at the specific reasons our cellular engines start to sputter out. It's really this nasty, vicious cycle. So first, when energy production gets sloppy, it creates this toxic exhaust. These are molecules called reactive oxygen species, or ROS. Then, this toxic exhaust starts causing direct damage to the engine itself. It messes up the mitochondrial DNA and other critical parts. And finally, the cell's own quality control system, this amazing process called mitophagy, it just gets totally overwhelmed. It can't clear out the broken down power plants fast enough, so you just end up with a pile of dysfunctional junk. And here is where it gets really real. This slide shows how that cellular decline leads directly to the diseases we all associate with getting older. When your ATP production drops, you get things like sarcopenia, that's just the sciencey term for age-related muscle loss. When that ROS exhaust skyrockets, you get chronic inflammation all over your body. And when that cleanup crew, mitochondria, can't do its job, we see that linked to things like cardiovascular disease and neurodegeneration. So the takeaway here is crucial. This isn't just some abstract biology. This is the very root of age-related decline. But what if we could actually intervene in that cycle? This is where the hero of our story comes in, high-intensity interval training, or as you probably know it, HIIT. So to figure out the absolute best way to fight back, some brilliant researchers at the Mayo Clinic designed this fantastic experiment. They basically set up a head-to-head competition between 3 different kinds of exercise to see which one could truly reboot our cellular engines. And honestly, the results were stunning. It wasn't even close. The HIIT group saw this massive increase in their cells' ability to produce energy and a huge improvement in their insulin sensitivity. Now, resistance training, which is great for muscle, showed basically no change in mitochondrial function. And the combined training group, well, it was better than nothing, but its gains were just tiny compared to the HIIT group. And this chart, wow, this just says it all. Look at this. It shows the change in the total volume of mitochondria inside muscle cells after just 12 weeks. The HIIT group, a massive, undeniable increase. The other groups, barely a nudge. This wasn't just a small effect. HIIT was fundamentally remodeling the entire energy infrastructure of their cells. Okay, so we see the what. The results are crystal clear. But what about the how? How exactly does HIIT pull off this incredible feat of rebuilding our cellular power grid from the inside out? Well, the researchers themselves gave us the answer right in their conclusion. HIIT doesn't just build more individual power plants, it creates a larger, more fused mitochondrial tubular network. Okay, what on earth does that mean? It means it builds a supergrid. So the first power-up is something called biogenesis. The intense stress from HIIT sends this incredibly powerful signal to your cells, telling them, hey, we need more power. And so your body literally starts building more mitochondria from scratch. The second power-up is maybe the coolest part. It's called fusion. So instead of having a bunch of little isolated power plants, HII encourages them to actually connect and merge together. They form these larger, interconnected networks, the supergrid we were talking about. And this grid is way more efficient and way more resilient to damage.
And finally, the third power-up is a huge boost to mitophagy. HIIT basically calls in the cellular cleanup crew. It kicks that quality control system into high gear to go find, remove, and recycle all those old broken down mitochondria that are just spewing out that toxic ROS exhaust.
Okay, so this cellular stuff is amazing, but what does it actually feel like? What's the real-world payoff for you? Well, first up, a major improvement in your insulin sensitivity. We're talking your body getting dramatically better at managing blood sugar, which is absolutely huge for preventing metabolic diseases down the line. Second, your cardiorespiratory fitness just skyrockets. Your VO2 peak, which is basically a key measure of how efficiently your body uses oxygen, goes way up. And that is one of the most powerful predictors we have for overall longevity. And third, right at the most fundamental level, your cell's ability to make energy from oxygen, their mitochondrial respiration, improves by an incredible amount. This is the very definition of reversing that cellular energy crisis we talked about. So let me translate all this. What does a bigger, more fused mitochondrial network actually feel like in your day-to-day life? Well, it feels like having more stable, consistent energy all day long. No more crazy afternoon slumps. It feels like having better endurance, whether you're just climbing stairs or actually going for a run. And it feels like having a much more resilient metabolism that can handle stress way more effectively. Now, HIIT is clearly a super powerful lever we can pull, but it's really just one part of a bigger control panel you have at your fingertips to manage your own cellular health. Okay, so here's your playbook. Think of this as your personal cellular control panel. First, exercise. We're going to prioritize HIIT to drive that biogenesis and fusion, building that new, powerful supergrid. Second, diet. We can use things like fasting to trigger mitophagy, that essential cleanup process. Third, sleep. We have to protect those gains with quality sleep because we know that sleep loss actively destroys mitochondria. And finally, support. We can give our cells the raw materials they need, like CoQ10, which is essential for that energy production line to run smoothly. So look, the most important thing to take away from all this is that we are not passive victims of aging. The science is making it incredibly clear that our lifestyle choices, they're direct signals to our cells. Our cells are literally listening for instructions 24/7. The only question left is, what are you going to tell them to do next?